let me take this opportunity to welcome you to this session. And first of all, I'll go over what we covered in the previous lesson, where we were simplifying expressions. I'll start with simplifying expressions that involves numerals. Then I'll take those that involves variable. So let's go over this one here. Simplify. Remember, we said you cannot go straight to the answer by saying cube root of 27 is 3 through trial and error method. You have to use rules, or you have to use some principles or some laws. So we have this law here which we can use. When we have nth root of a raised to the power n, this power and this power cancels out. So we're going to try and express 27 such that it will be a cube. 27 is a cube number, but we need to express it so that it shows that indeed it's a cube. How do we show that? So this is how we do it. So cube root of 27, we are looking for a number which when you multiply it thrice, it will give you 27. So this is cube root of 27, which is 3 cubed. So using this rule here, or this property, the cube root will cancel this power. The nth root will cancel this n. So these will cancel out, and then you end up with a 3. It's as simple as like that. The other one is cube root of 80. So we are going over what we did in the previous lesson. Cube root of 80. So you have to express 80 in terms of its factor, such that one of the factors is the highest possible cube. 80 is not a cube number, but from 80 we can get a cube number from these 80 here. Cube numbers are 1 cubed, which is 1 times 1 times 1. The next cube number is 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. The next cube number is 3 times 3 times 3, which is 27. The next cube number after 27 is 4 times 4 times 4, which is 64. It goes on and on and on. The pattern continues as it appears here. So when you look at this one, the factors of 8, because we have to express these in terms of its factors, in terms of 2 of its factors, and one of the factors should be the highest possible cube number. So factors of 80 are 1 goes how many times? 80 times. 2 goes how many times? 40 times. 3, it leaves a remainder. 4, it goes how many times? 20 times. 5 into this one here, it goes 1, remainder 3. So 5 into this, it goes 60 times. And then we have got 6, it will leave a remainder. 7, it leaves a remainder. 8, it goes how many times? 10 times. And the next number after 8, it's 9. 9 leaves a remainder. 10, it's already here. Once we get a factor which is already in the list, we have exhausted all our factors. So these are the factors. They go in pairs, like this. They go in pairs. So we look for a pair which has got the highest possible cube number. These are the cube numbers. So in this case, our cube numbers are 1 and 8. So we look for a pair with the highest or the biggest possible cube number, and the pair is 8 and 10. So this will be cube root of 8 times 10 And then this will be cube root of 8 times cube root of 10. Remember, we said you can separate these. When you have numbers or a product or a quotient, or as long as it's a product and a quotient, you can separate those numbers using different radicals. So this is acceptable. So when we get here, we now go back to what we did here. Because this is a cube number, we can express 8 so that you can see the cube. So this will be cube root of 2 cubed times cube root of 10. So the cube root cancels out, you remain with 2 cube root of 10. So this is your answer. 10 is not a cube number, so it's in its simplest form. We leave it as it is. Okay, so now after you have digested these and asked questions through WhatsApp, through Moodle, we'll then move on to those cube roots, or those roots of variables, simplifying those terms with variables, taking either their cube root or finding their square root or finding their fourth root, etc., etc. Let me pause this far. I'll move on to the one on variables.